Hey guys, it's another episode of Blackmore's Gaming Channel. We're back again, reacting to the game. And you're probably like, wow, we already reacted to that. But we have two special guests, Anna and Emma.
Yeah!
Who will be reacting as Whack-A-Mark plays the game yet again. So,
Alright. Mr. Wilkinson, the headmaster of Darwin Institute for Misbehaved Youngsters, has presented to me a challenge in response to my most recent effort to save the promising me that I accepted. Accepting complete the task alone. All I can do is microscope to delve upon the secret box of the pad. The key, of course, is situated in an old mansion. Don't tell me why the place has been sealed off and abandoned or how long it is. I don't think for sure I know this. Turns upside down. This is revenge for taking my cutscene.
I already apologized for that, Lord.
Emma's like, he's not gonna
It's okay.
I only won. I got one yesterday. We're good. I was considering. There you go. That's a good belt.
Sorry.
Oh!
Wow.
Jump out. Oh! Oh, I'm scared. It's not even like started yet, and I'm already freaked out.
Okay. Black doors. I can't go. I feel like how skinny is the fish? Maybe he's fat.
Just like an arm.
You're cheap. Ha! Can't do it.
Oh! I don't see one rock.
Get on this.
Oh, there we go. That's what you're doing. We have limited oil, so
Why
we
are
can
there
save
all
our
these
uses.
candles that are just lit?
Lit.
It's lit in here, guys.
Yeah, let's go into the dark tunnel. That sounds a great idea.
I'm waiting. Why are you waiting?
Oh!
I was like, Mark,
I was
why are
ready
you
for something to
waiting?
happen.
Oh. What is with all these marks?
Oh, I thought it said restroom.
You got those?
Oh my
It's funny to look at physics engines, so basically.
Ah! Thanks. Your oil rig.
These monsters. That's what I see. part was?
I want you to read more than notes.
Okay. So you see, we have notes here. We have diaries, so we have our own. We have events, which will help us.
Okay. Once you make it inside, try to find your way to the entrance hall. There, you will find the elevator. You might also notice that the mansion has some well-lit rooms. We don't know who is responsible for the lighting and candles throughout the mansion, but if there is someone still living here, then there is a small chance that the elevator will be operational. If not, then you have to find a way to power it. You're a smart boy. I'm sure you can figure it out.
Boy, what if it's a girl?
No, it's other note. Why?
How is he putting notes in here? If
No, he got these instructions from just reading them at certain points.
Oh.
Because he's reading them once he moves the other one.
Dude is going a chronological.
This game is also 8 years old.
Okay, you're making me dizzy.
Alright, here's the elevator.
Oh my!
The elevator wants
It's gonna break. It's gonna break.
the generator may be in the basement. Oh yeah!
Oh.
Yeah!
Oh, he's going to.
Yeah!
Oh, of course it's getting close.
Oh, it's you.
I'm not
Stop
touching
it.
it. No, I'm not touching it. You see my
What
hand?
is your
You
hand
see my hand?
doing?
No, you look when I flip my hand. Flipping.
You're moving it.
My hand's not there now, is it? My hand's
It
not
wasn't.
there. I'm not. This game has a physics engine, so when I touch something, I have to put my hand up out. Alright, well, let's go down to the basement.
Jump.
Jump.
Do it. Wait, actually?
Yeah, he said jump. That's like, okay.
Oh wait, I thought you knew what you were doing.
Oh no, I just wanted to. You guys said the jump, so I was like, okay, I'll show you what happens. You just said that thing's gonna collapse soon.
Oh, I think I would.
Yeah,
Me too.
Emma would have made it.
Yeah. Stealth.
I know how surprised this
Wait, you have to start all over? No. How do you remember what is what? It all looks the same to me.
Heart.
I'm not touching the door.
Mm.
When you see my hand, it means I'm not. My hand's not there. Alright. Need to find something to help me climb down.
Just grab a lantern.
Oh, there's a board right
Burn
there.
it.
Burn it. Oh, I thought yes, because there's agriculture. Reaping mansions. I was not.
Imagine doing this at like night. That'd be so scary.
Dude is insane.
Christmas tree.
I think I remember this now.
Oh, that's not disturbing at all.
Oh no!
This is like the greatest game.
Oh man, oh, I forgot about that.
What was that sound? Turn off.
Oh,
Ah! Thanks. Wasn't he missing them?
was that there before? No.
Ew. Go, babe.
Did it just move its arm?
Oh,
Oh.
jump out. I'm done. I can't with this game anymore. I can't with the game.
Do you die? Oh.
What was that? Board it up.
Wait, was that shadow your own shadow? Me too.
It's Ray. Oh my goodness.
Emergency procedure. Never get in.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like whack,
No.
like break the door open with it.
Yeah, throw it at the door.
No!
I honestly thought he was gonna do that.
No! go. We'll never get in.
Wait, does this game have like monsters or ghosts or just everything? Oh, I see.
You've seen that one.
Oh no, it's a
There's that one thing you saw.
painting.
You saw that one thing that was walking around. Remember that? There's that
Oh,
thing.
the ghost thing?
No, that wasn't the ghost.
Cool.
That was the picture.
Oh.
There's 3 enemies in this game.
Wait, your handle was like lit up when you went by that.
There are puzzles in this game. The painting of Lord Gregory the Third. Put my hand in here. In the base game, you can put your hand on the fire and start yourself. That's why.
Let's play the piano. Oh, I thought that was a piano. Oh. Throw some bread at it.
Oh!
No.
It's down at me.
A bat?
What are you supposed to do here?
Oh.
Diary?
27th October 1878. The household appears to be under tremendous strain. The sudden illness of Lord Gregory Harrington IV appears to be taking its toll on everyone, especially Madame Lydia. She seems drained and exhausted. The severity of Lord Gregory's pneumonia concerns her night and day. I think she has observed the same thing I have. Lord Gregory is afraid of losing more than just his life. Neither him nor young Madame Lydia have any posterity to inherit Ashbury Manor, with all its estates and wealth. Nevertheless, we are all exerting ourselves to make sure matters run smoothly. The servants are frantically trying to keep things in order, while Lord Gregory's advisors are taking care of county matters. Oh, how I miss the days when their father headed this household. Nothing was at stake, and everything seemed perfect. I certainly took that time of my life for granted.
Now, these notes are full. Obviously, they're going to tell them stories.
Good day.
Oh. Nice.
How many keys are in there? I would just be like, I got 8 keys. I leave the institute now.
Oh. Why did you turn? Why is your arm missing?
They keep killing the dead knights.
That doesn't make any sense. Wow, that's weird.
I thought I was
The handle. I didn't want to disturb, but there's no one here.
Yeah, it's the man and our.
Wait, how did he know that? He's never been in there. How did he-
He's a narrator.
Remember that. That's important. The guy who hired him.
Remember the
Who?
guy.
Who hired?
This character development is more perfect.
It's Narnia.
I didn't want to.
Oh, heck no.
Run away.
Watch someone just fall down on top.
Wait, Mark, no.
Jump on the bed.
You realize sometimes things happen when you look at the note.
Jump on the bed.
It's a bed for brain.
Oh my goodness.
Yay!
Nice.
Mark is like,
30th October
Oh my goodness.
1878. It is with a heavy heart that I pen these words. Lord Gregory Harrington IV has passed away.
What a
The
shocker.
physicians said that his
Pneumonia.
added stress about Ashbury Manor accelerated his death. Why do men cling so tenaciously to their earthly cares and possessions? Madame Lydia's grief is deep, though I cannot imagine what her state would be without her dear friend Peter. He has
What?
been a great source of comfort.
Who's Peter?
Life will be challenging for Madame Lydia now as the inheritance has fallen to her. She will be instated as the Duchess of the county and owner of Ashbury Manor. This evening, after most of the matters of the Duke's death were attended to, Madame Lydia held a meeting with several of the best engineers and architects in the county. I found this rather peculiar. Heaven only knows what she has planned.
Somebody walking up here.
Oh. Oh. Emma was like, I don't think this is gonna be scary.
Well, this is like the least scariest part of the game. It gets worse and worse. Oh, there's one
And it
part that...
wasn't even that scary.
Alright, now we have the rope. We can go into the basement.
Try to see what's happening, yeah.
Oh, that's just like we're in the intro sequence.
Also found out.
Yes.
The
Oh.
other day we've been talking about Moana. I was like,
What if the clothes come to life? Oh.
Our lantern could run out unless we search.
It was just such a strange sound. Oh my! That's so creepy. No, stop. Looks like that guy from Incredibles.
Just disappeared.
Bah!
Stop it.
It says witnessing unsettling events can reduce your sanity.
Yes.
How's that a
we have-
hint?
We have physical health, obviously, that if we lose that, we die. And then we have sanity here. If we lose our sanity, we don't die, but we'll pass out for a period of time. So if something's after us, we're toast.
Oh.
Wait, how
Looking at enemies will reduce your sanity, and with a sanity standing in the darkness. That's why we use
Oh.
also, we can use tinder boxes to light it. Well, let's get out of here.
So,
We got the basement.
Wait, how do you do your So, like, you have to
You
stare
just
at
have
them
to
longer?
stand for it. Oh, actually,
No.
It's Gregory. It's Gregory. Oh wait, it's just night.
Just missing its arm still. All three of the ones that move are missing their arms. We gotta get out. Oh, we're barely alive. Yeah, her slime is attacking us there.
Oh.
I'm using the ghost.
Holy Ghost.
You good, Emma?
Just have like a heart attack.
The
Did you see
Holy
that figure?
Ghost.
Open up the door. Way back that way.
Wait, what's the floating blue thing?
All the painting with its eyes were lighting.
This poor dude is coward.
Well, now we get to go in the basement, guys!
Bro, after that, how was it going in the basement?
Our help is on.
What is this?
It's
It's not the instant.
Ashby Manor, right?
But like, what did they do to him?
They stopped him from escaping.
No, I know, but I'm saying like, what is the institute place that's making him want to leave so badly that he doesn't care? Like, go search.
Yes. You can't,
To all employees of the Ashbury Manor wine cellar, As most of you know, there are rumours of a strange, unseen being roaming around the cellar. I would like to declare that these rumours are true. I understand that most, if not all of you, may no longer desire to work here. Please trust me when I say that there is nothing to fear. The being has and will cause no harm to anyone.
He almost
It
killed
commonly
us.
opens and closes doors, and on rare occasion it pushes over 1 or 2 barrels. Its footsteps have also been heard around the cellar. Please note that I have brought this matter before Duke Harrington. He has ordered that work in the cellar continues as normal. We cannot let our wine production be slowed. Douglas Atkins, Cellar Overseer.
Wait, so, there's a different creature that they're saying causes no harm. They're running.
Grab a box of red apples.
2nd November 1878. Since the passing of Duke Gregory Harrington IV, several of the cellar workers have left. Many of them believe that there is no reason to continue working here, especially with that unseen being roaming around. I fear that I too may have to seek alternative employment. There are more pressing matters around Ashbury Manor as well that need attending to. There is talk of a ghost roaming the upper rooms of the manor, and many, including myself, believe that it is the ghost of the Duke. Hence, wine production is no longer a priority here. The health of Madame Lydia has not improved. Regardless, she seems to be the only one holding things together around here. Although, I think she may even tell us to abandon the wine production altogether. These are strange times for us here. Our future is uncertain. I must mention though, if it wasn't for Madame Lydia, heaven only knows what would become of this manor.
Why is she still living here? Leave.
Alright, so he said that being walks over and waters the bridges. He said it knocks over barrels and all that, but it's not.
He also said it was safe.
Oh boy!
Oh, is he invisible? Oh! Run away! Stop! He's just gonna appear out of nowhere. Actually, he won't move.
5th November 1878. Yesterday, Madame Lydia ordered the stoppage of wine production. The cellar will now be closed. It seems as though my concerns of unemployment have been realised. Most of the men spent yesterday packing things away. Only Harold and I are left now, finalising the closure. I have a spare moment to write in here while I wait for Harold to fetch a pulley to aid us in our box stacking. Once that is completed, I will remain to check that everything is in order and then lock up. He has been gone for an unusually long time now. I must make mention of the unseen being. While waiting for Harold, I decided to check on a few things in the kitchen. I noticed the being following me. That is something it has never done before. Even when I moved on to another room, it was still following me. I'm starting to grow uneasy about this being. I pray that once I have locked up, it does not follow me home.
Wait, are we that's narrated? Oh.
As a result of your incompetence. Make sure when starting up the machinery, you are necessary and the electric generator manufacturer. On the chance that one of you will still mess things up, which I am certain of, I am that painstakingly installed failsafe that will automatically shift the gears into the neutral position. And please make sure that there is enough coal in the furnace. Always check
Andy!
on the chance that you have no coal as some of his is not the way to go about it. Robert Kane Sr.
I fear greatly for my life.
Right?
It seems as though I've angered the unseen being here in the cellar. Earlier on, I went to go and look for Harold because he had not returned with the pulley. I was stopped at the staircase by the being. It was growling at me, something else it had never done before. I tried to make a break for the staircase, but the being knocked me over. It then went into a frenzy and broke the supporting beam, causing the collapse of the entire staircase. In my hysteria, I ran to the engine room and locked myself in. And here I am, alone. My pen and paper are my only comfort. Perhaps that monster of a being will get tired of waiting and move on to the other parts of the cellar. I may then be able to get out through the back door.
Oh my goodness. Taking a shower.
The original game was
Is that the ghost or something else? Oh. I swear if you drop it. Oh my.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Oh!
That is so sweet.
Oh
my
god! Oh my.
Oh, shadow scan.
Alright, now time to count.
Do you remember it? How are you supposed to remember the combination? That took forever. How do you remember that? Humble brag.
Get out of here, all we can do is get on out.
That's maybe already.
It's
Get me back down the hill.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
space.
it.
Back up.
Never know what it is.
Well, guys, let's get out.
Caramel, you should wear the headphones.
No,
to
I
hear
don't.
your reaction.
No, I don't want to. No.
Yeah, go back.
Mark, why are you still standing there? Mark, keep moving! Mark! Why are you still standing? Mark! Mark!
You are so dumb.
So much
So
for a
dumb.
so much
This
for a harmless
child.
being.
Like I was saying, it wasn't harmless. You thought it was. So
You just stood there. You ran it. Oh,
So now do you have to go do that coal thing all over again?
no, you didn't. You died. You ran at it.
Wait, what do you have to do all over?
Did you kill it? No, you before you died. You
It was
dead.
supposed to be an epic chase.
Die.
Why can't throw the rope? Don't let it come off.
Tell him.
Close it all the way.
You want that thing to go up and go. Go down If you're wondering as to where the elevator is to be, you are now underground. This is the foundation. However, astronaut is safe. But instead of it being a foundation, you follow all the physics. I must admit, Lord Gregory had the first was a very creative man. What you need to do is to find four crystal balls in the foundation. Once you find them, then move on to our next Oh. Are you? There's something there.
Why are you so loud when you walk?
Can anyone kill you while you're in the These crystal balls are part of an elaborate locking device. You may have noticed that pieces of them have been cut out. You'll need to find the shard in order to use this device to lock a secret path. But be careful, do not pick the wrong shard in a crystal ball and use your partner to get it out through the lack of
about that.
So John, what do you think? Your next video about this happened? Losing one of the lights. So I'll be like after fun. I asked you this question. Maybe you should not have this conversation. Just on a fun conversation. Like decided to one is the other, one is how it's there. That's how it is. How old? Oh, hello, people. Okay.
Wait, yeah?
That happens with music changes. That's how I see in the base game. But as he went on,
Hours of video.
Close the door, Mark. Close the door.
Wow, that's
Thank you.
It's a shard.
what's that?
I love shards.
Top shelf.
Wait, how do you know which? Ow!
Oh.
Fall damage.
Every single one that creatures except for that thing in the water.
What do you mean you'll get a backstory? Why would you turn on the lights? Oh.
This one is
Cyan.
no.
You
it's
have
not
no glue.
cyan.
How'd
It's
you
just
put it
a
together?
glue.
Yeah, that's probably where the red one is. Oh.
Waiting at our door.
Wait, I thought you needed all four pieces. Everywhere? This is just like this thing that I had to do in school, except it wasn't a forest one. It's like did you? We had to do this. We had to do this thing called. We had to do this thing called Prodigy, which is where you have to like battle like monsters, but they're like really cute monsters, and like no, and you have to like get past it to like get this adventure. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna get to that and do what they asked me to do, because you know how there's like a story to it. So I get to the end, and they're like, okay, now go back to the beginning and find something else, and then come back. I'm like, I just like spent my whole time coming here, and now I have to go back. And then, cause like once you fight a monster, it goes away so you can pass it. But then like after you pass it, if you go back, they are dead. So like you have to like they're back. I like it if I don't have to keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
If it's just like straightforward, like keep moving, then I'm okay. And also if they're not horror.
Yeah. I like horror
Mark is a savage.
Concerning the locking machine. As I had told you before, in order to unlock the large door that call that leads to the dining hall, you'll have to push each button switch equal to the amount of sides that the corresponding sheet has. For example, triangle equals 3. Pushes of the button. When this is done right, the shade's corresponding light will turn red. Your goal is to activate each light in a certain order. Do it incorrectly, the machine will shut down and you'll have to start all over again. Of course, you should already know the combination. I've already given it to you, but if you forgot happen, and then you'll just have to figure out on your own through trial and error. Also, one of the cell bars that protects the locking machine is damaged and needs to be broken into. Please get Harold to repair it, Robert. Harold?
Wait, what was the combination? Wait, what was the combination?
Triangle, square, circle, square, triangle, square.
How'd you figure it out?
Dude spends all his life on video games.
No, but like, how'd you figure it out? No, but like, where do you? Oh.
That would
Okay. Oh, well, yeah, well, good thing Marky here took it.
Marky.
Okay, so guys, we have a choice here. We just go on to the dining hall, so we can either explore the tower now, or we can go down to the dining hall, but if you want to read the notes in chronological
Did you just say
order,
dying hall?
Dining.
Oh, I was like, it gets worse.
Okay, I recommend we do the tower first, but that's the notes in chronological.
Sure.
The tower.
So we're still looking for the crystals, right?
Is that all you have to do to get out?
You just have to find the crystals and then I'll. Wait, where are we looking? Is that an eye?
Oh!
Ah!
Ew! Those eyes. Oh, heck no. I'm not feeling that.
Wait, how can I?
Next, whenever the lights go out, that's the same thing we saw. That's the same thing we saw in the other.
Yeah, except there's no portrait of Gregory. There's just no. There's no picture of the Gregory dude. I have a feeling it's the dead dude. Yeah.
Gregory, dude.
Is it him?
I honestly don't know. Actually, let's get it.
No, the light just went out.
Oh, what a pretty baby. Creepy attic.
Wait, check the knight. Does it have an arm? What'd you just do?
Chair is next to the
No chattering teeth sounds like that.
Not breaking your stuff.
He's like right there, Mark.
Are you actually being killed?
19th August 1882. Today the architects and engineers finished their work in Ashbury Manor. Several years have passed since they began. This morning, Madame Lydia told me about the work that had been done. Some secret rooms hidden by complex mechanisms have been built into the manor. I was not told about what exactly these rooms were for. I suspect that Madame Lydia has some things she desires to be hidden. One of my fellow servants mentioned today how pleased they are with how affairs are being run in the county. It seems that Madame Lydia has proved to be a fine duchess. I attribute that to Peter. Many of us in the manor believe that when Madame Lydia comes of age, she will marry Peter. Perhaps then there will be posterity who will inherit Ashbury Manor. That would please me greatly, although it may not be in my day.
That's sad. Wait, was that night eyes glowing? Wait, there was like a white thing. Why are you going that way? That's the way the door just opened. Oh, poor guy. I feel bad.
They just have his grave in here. That is so creepy.
The ashes?
Son to the late Duke Gregory Harrington III, brother of Anthony, and go missing your brother
Excuse me, why do you keep a dead person's grave in your house? That's just tacky.
Protect me, it's a cross. Oh my goodness. Mark, keep that with you at all times. But see if it actually works against the ghost.
I have the cross.
Yeah, what if that actually works? The cross. What if that's like, yeah. Oh! Get the cross! Get the cross! Mark, get the cross! Get the cross! Mark! Get the cross! Mark, you're getting the cross! Mark, you're not helping. You should have gotten the cross. Jump! Jump! Mark! Wait, you made it? Wait, so then was he chasing us? But I thought he was dead. Shouldn't you just stay there so your sanity returns?
This room is kind of a safe haven for now.
What do you mean for now?
Why is the Gregory
Now we can do the dining
Maybe
hall.
they didn't make
He died before that.
Oh.
The whole thing with that water thing happened right after he died.
It was with his son,
Not
right?
after he became aggressive after he died, although it was one month before that. Cigar burners. Not how there was that body we saw overtaking him.
Ew. Freaky bird.
Wait, look up.
Oh.
Spider going to jump in.
Wait.
I don't want to touch this either.
9th of January, 1883. There is an element of fear creeping into the manor. Every servant is uneasy. Strange phenomena, as well as ghost sightings, have been reported in the upper rooms. All these years of rumor and speculation have ended. Madame Lydia, including myself, believe that it is the ghost of the late Duke Gregory IV. Although Madame Lydia, surprisingly, does not seem too concerned about it. It is strange to relate how this ghostly activity increased soon after she had her left arm amputated. The amputation seems to have helped little to stop the infection from spreading. Peter is hopeful, though. He seems very fond of Madame Lydia, despite her having lost her arm.
Wait, is that why all the statues in here don't have an arm?
Wait, she doesn't have an arm? Why? No, like Peter's. Why? Wait, why did she get it?
Because she had an illness. What's with your sanity? Ah!
I was waiting for that one.
That's the one that made
The
me
one that
jump.
made me like jump
I like
backwards to see.
flipped out. I'm actually proud of myself. Every time.
Mark, destroy it. So,
Every time. Darn
That
bad.
was a good scare.
I think I screamed more the first time.
I screamed so loud. Whoever's gonna watch the video is gonna be like,
I think the subscribers people I was listening to show that video on Twitter.
what jump thing?
I don't remember what it was. What was it?
Destroy all the chairs, Mark.
Oh! Ew! Ew! It's
Light out with the light. Turn them off. Turn them off. Turn them off.
red. Wait, where are we? Where are we?
Wait, move all the chairs. Move all of them.
Looks like a church. Yeah, it does.
Don't-
You just messed up the Lord's holy place. Look what you've done.
You take the cross.
Yeah. Because it's gonna be in the wall. Would suspect that.
Go back to the other
The light was conveniently shining. Good.
The light is coming.
No. Let's not go back yet. Oh! Mark, what'd you do?
I start the
It does?
Some sort of bolt or something there.
What's that? Mark, you're not helping. Just read the note.
24th April 1883. In 2 days we leave Ashbury Manor. This morning the
Just
local
leave
government
already.
tried to hold
Alright,
another meeting. Yet again it was interrupted by the ghost. But this time things got out of hand. The meeting had barely commenced when tables, chairs, and legal documents started flying across the room. Everyone fled in terror, including some of the servants. A quick decision was made by the local government to abandon the manor and dissolve our county into another. All who remain here this evening are those of us who are very reluctant to leave, even with all these strange things happening. We have no choice though. There is nothing for us here anymore. If only Madame Lydia was still with us. Her amputation merely slowed the process of her death. The infection had spread too much.
What about Peter?
Maybe Peter's one of them.
Maybe she secretly takes care of this and she's not good. Knock one of the books down.
I don't feel like
Oh my goodness.
Darkness in the night, smiting the tree, set a foot in the sight. Sign in the chair, heart skipped from the fright, my eyes closed, glanced back
That's what scares you the most.
The movie's the scariest part. See, when they're doing this thing, how well things are horrible, things are wrong, and the room looks like it's been hit by a tornado.
the
I'm like,
chest was
like,
creepier. Did you see that skull?
okay, we reached the clock finally.
Who has that long of arms? I'm sorry. That was the last girl. Walk through the brick. Oh, I'm gonna.
I feel so sorry for whoever's listening to this video because I'm probably gonna scream really loud.
Hey girl, I don't know what you like to drink. I have orange pop, I have lemonade.
I'm good with lemonade.
You like lemonade?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I also have peach iced tea.
Do you have any of the orange pop?
I do.
Okay,
You
I'll
have the
take
orange
that.
pop and she'll have the lemonade. That's fine.
I'm gonna spit this out. I'm gonna wait a little. If I spit it out, it'll spit out.
Wait.
Oh, is this grave? Oh my goodness, no.
This one is grave, is it?
Too quiet! Run away! Less sound.
Anna's drinking now. That would have been me a long time ago. I would have passed out like 5 times already.
I feel like I'm done.
Run! Why are you back here? Why are you back down here?
Wait, why did you chemical? Do we know what the name of this chemical is? Yeah. Random boy.
Did we die?
What the heck? No.
Thank God. Now I can see.
Nice.
I'm sorry, this is like a weed. Really?
Oh, wow. Wait, why did that happen?
Party had a nice little moment. The thing is, I think the thing is though, I bet everybody thought like that was immediately gonna happen.
I was just thankful. Thank you.
Thank you for helping.
So was my shirt. I was so happy.
Oh, is that down?
Does anybody else want to wear these headphones? And Mark, how about you?
Yes, Mark. Mark, you should wear them.
Oh, actually, no, we can all hear it though.
What are you doing?
Okay, hear you guys.
What is it? Backwards? Can you hear your
Very
voice
odd feeling
inside the
playing game
microphone?
backwards.
Ah!
Yes.
Don't lean back.
I was doing
You're
that
gonna
before,
shove
but
the microphone into the chair.
I made that cut. But the one that flew in the dark was just right there. I didn't know.
25th April, 1883. It is my last day here. I have spent most of my time getting the upper rooms in order. Everyone else has left, but I could not bear leaving the rooms of Lord Gregory and Madame Lydia in the state they were in. Oh, how I miss those two. I had an odd experience today. This afternoon, as I was leaving the lounge, I was startled by one of the suits of armor that had somehow moved to the center of the hallway. It was holding out a note which I cautiously retrieved. The note is addressed to Peter.
Here you go.
It was then that I noticed the suit of armor was missing its left arm. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I shall pay a visit to Peter tomorrow after I have left the manor and give him the note. It seems quite important.
Run, Mark! Can't your friends go any faster?
Oh, yeah.
No, that person. His leg.
When I was younger, I could not do what you're doing for me right now. I came from a strict family and was on a tight leash while I was growing up. I see that your father treats you the same way, which probably explains why he sent you to our institute. Cave youngsters. I understand your frustration. I too had to do things and act in ways that were demanded by my father. But by the time he passed away at a ripe old age, I too had aged quite a bit and was not fit enough to hop over a fence or break into the manor myself. Time was not merciful to me, so I do appreciate what you're doing for me, even though you're probably only doing this for yourself. By the way, I should also mention that the cemetery is also technically part of the estate, even though it has been used by the locals in the past. Keep an eye out for the eagle statue. Oh,
So you guys put together yet who this Mr. Wilkinson is? You put together who he is yet? Amy's not gonna tell you, she knows. No, this was the guy who was giving us the instructions. The guy who got us. So who would want to get that key?
who would want to what?
Get that key? Who would know where to go? No.
I don't even know who Peter is.
Spider-Man!
No, we still don't have our lanterns that broke. No, you can't avoid that. This is a warning. For your own safety, do not enter the cemetery at night unless you have a source of light. Jeremy the Gravekeeper.
Jeremy. Oh, and we still don't have that.
Our vision. It's getting darker.
Oh, it's gonna be like
Stay in the light! Stay in the light! Or else you will get murdered in the dark. We just got slashed by something. Stay in the light!
It was the key. Hey, it's a cross!
No, we need something else. Notice how look how when I get into the light, watch my vision. You see that? It like gets brighter. See what I'm doing in a minute.
Okay, I'll Ah!
18th November 1878. This is my fourth day here as the new gravekeeper. Finally, a comfortable career. No more hard construction work, no more heavy lifting, and most importantly, no more garbage collecting. My responsibilities are fairly trivial, like trimming the bushes and showing people to their deceased loved ones. In fact, the hardest thing about this job is when I'm occasionally required to dig a hole in preparation for a new grave. But that's not why I've decided to start writing in my new journal. No, the Duchess herself, Madame Lydia, came over to visit me. She asked me if I could find her a spot for a new gravesite. She even supplied her own coffin and tombstone. A stunning tombstone, I must say. A well-crafted cross with a brilliant carving of an eagle. I asked her who it was for, but she said it was for no one. After I have helped her with finding a suitable location and her men have placed the tombstone and buried the coffin, she just left. That's it, went back into her mansion.
A tiny barrel. Oh, good, a potato. Heat it up. Nom, 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 nom.
Eat it.
Yeah.
Well, put it on top of there. Some people don't have anything to eat.
I'm breaking your stuff. Ghost, I'm breaking your stuff. Oh,
Oh, that's creepy.
you asked for it.
Ew, what was that?
It was cut.
Oh.
26 November 1878. Boy, do I have an interesting story to tell. This morning, a couple of men brought in a body of Harold Donnelly. I was
Harold,
told
the guy
that
who's
he,
in all the
would you
notes.
believe it, was found in the attic right above Madame Lydia's
The
bedroom.
body.
They found him
The body.
all tied up in rope,
No, the
whilst
body.
hanging upside
Remember
down.
when we were in the beginning?
Apparently, the reason
body that
why
was
the
hanging?
body was found in the first place was because Lydia herself complained about a stench in her room. I
Remember,
also heard
Harold was
another
down in the
rumor
basement
that
the last
she
time
used
we
to
saw him
keep
with that
rope
thing.
next to her bed, that she used for outdoor activity and games. But one day, she couldn't find her beloved rope. But now, here it is, wrapped around the constricted body of Harold. Is there a murderer in our midst? Well, I'm now left to clean up the mess. Unfortunately, Harold's family couldn't afford a coffin or a tombstone. But you know what? I'm going to be a good Samaritan this time. There is that empty coffin that Madame Lydia buried here. Apparently, the coffin only holds a small glass shard. I could just push it
That's where it
aside.
is. It's in the
There's
coffin.
plenty room for a body.
Put it in her grave.
The grave with a dead person's body, get it?
13th of April,
Well, I wouldn't say that.
1893. I
This is a
am
few years
shaking
after.
even as I write. Where to begin? Earlier this evening, on my way back to my house, I noticed that much of the cemetery has been disturbed. Someone has broken down a few of the trees and shrubbery, and 3 tombstones have fallen over. I continued exploring the cemetery, and to my dismay, I discovered the grave of Harold has been robbed, or at least that's what I thought. I opened the coffin, and to my horror, the body was gone. The glass shard was still in it though. I noticed some tracks leading out of the cemetery. It seemed to be headed towards Ashbury Manor. I decided to follow them, and when I approached the river, I saw the decomposed body of Harold limping towards
He's
the
the
mansion.
monster.
It was
He's that thing that
hideous
was walking. No,
and
he's the
frightening.
creature that was walking around.
So much
We can
so
see.
that I froze
Harold.
and just stood there like a petrified coward. It was foolish
Harold's
of
the
me,
monster,
but
but he's
fortunately
not the ghost.
the beast disappeared, and I
Yeah.
ran back to the
Thing that
cemetery.
you've seen walking around.
This grave was tainted, but I was too afraid to do anything about it. I decided to close the coffin and bury it again.
Oh, Harold.
Was Harold the wine cellar guy?
No, he was the guy who was working. The wine cellar guy said had it been gone for a pretty long time. Yep. Yep.
Was that Harold?
Yep.
Then how the fuck?
Oh, because that was a flashback. That was the ghost messing with this. Well, let's go find that coffin with the eagle tombstone on it. Ah,
Eagle! And we need the
Take-
shovel.
good memory. No, they had to keep it rated PG-13. Can't show digging. Digging. No, it's a joke. It's only just pounded on that grave. The body. That's why when we were saying, I can see a dead body, I was like, we better leave. Harold's very angry now. Gotta go. Ugh. So I tried to open it. Yeah, well, he's locked in there now.
How do you get out of the
It was only a wooden door, that's a metal door. We busted through that door in the base, remember? Can't get that out, he'll be able to make his way through iron at least about a few hours. Alright, so we have it all, and we just gotta go back down. Something bad's gonna happen. Nothing bad is gonna happen. Let's see if that fountain's still crying. It turned to laughing. I can't run for some reason. Bah!
Stop, you jerk.
I thought that was... You slowed up.
Oh.
Nothing happened. We got our lantern now. That was the fountain. Let's go! Nope. As soon as you take all 4 shards, Harold and the ghost are very angry. Harold's not the invisible one, he's the one that's walking around. I don't know. We're salty.
I don't know.
Salty people.
You're so close. Can I kill you right now?
I never said there'd be a happy ending. But maybe there is. They can kill you if they show up. Yeah, they're down here. Oh yeah, there was one down here, but Harold was down here before. Hatch opened. And we gotta get something to get up there.
Wait, I thought you were going down.
No, we have to get the key. The key's up there.
Is that it?
Well, we have to get out.
Like, after.
Yeah, after we get out, then it's over. We're almost done. The war's almost over. I never said the worst if it wasn't done yet. Yes.
Actually, when you're freaking out, like, you know how you went that, like, they kill, like, they punch out, and they kill you, and like,
Yes.
like, because they connect the letters.
Yeah, because the game pauses. Yes, when you're doing stuff like that, yes, they can. Because I walk so slowly with it. What the? What? Look at that. That's defying reality.
Like, magnetic.
Protect me.
My dearest Peter, I hope you have found this letter sooner than later. Under the Bible is the key to the bank's safe deposit
She's not
box,
cheaters. The
number
dude was her brother.
217. In it is my last will and testament.
Oh my gosh.
It states that you, Peter T. Wilkinson, will inherit Ashbury Manor, along with all its
That
wealth and
face.
estates.
We should have told you that face. Can't
My brother had no knowledge of
You get
this
it?
before he
Peter's
died.
the guy who's been giving us the notes.
He always felt that the estate should remain
He's
in
the
the
one
family.
because he knew how to find it.
But
But now she thinks
for obvious reasons, that cannot happen
brother is
anymore.
killing everybody is the ghost.
For quite some time now,
Ghost is the Duke.
I have been searching for a successor. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the obvious. You were the only one that was truly there for me.
So you'll try to stop
All
us.
those years you have helped me through the hard times. But more importantly, you were there during the good times, when everyone thought that I didn't need anyone, when the future of Ashbury Manor wasn't in jeopardy. That is why I have hidden this key completely out of sight, to prevent other, more determined men from taking the estate from us.
Uh-oh.
That will not happen. My brother will make sure of that. But I fear
Mind you, we
he
haven't
may
turned
try
around
to
in a
stop
while.
even you from taking Ashbury Manor from the Harrington family, even in death. However, once the estate is now yours, all will be right again. My heart sorrows when I think that our lives could have been different if circumstances allowed. But knowing that you still live and have a full life ahead of you, I hope to improve it by giving all that I have. This is my last gift to you. Be well, my love. Yours truly, Lydia.
Well, we should probably give that to Peter. Protect me. There it is. What I've been looking for. We did it. We did it. Oh, perfect. We can call the genie. Get the genie out here.
Just run! Whoa!
Bro, don't kill me, bro.
I need to sleep.
Harold!
Harold! Why is Harold?
I don't know, I think the ghost was possessing his body. The guy put him in Lydia's grave, remember? Alright, I'm gonna go insane here for a second so that I can get my stamina back, because once you go insane and you recover from it, you get a little bit more. I'm gonna stare at him. You're so ugly! You're so ugly! Drive me mad! There we go, alright.
Drive me mad.
Alright. No, he doesn't have very good eyesight. He's more dependent on hearing. Alright, so which way is he coming? Look at him. Yes. The grunt. He's an enemy from the real game. He's coming! That's the music you hear whenever they are chasing you. Perhaps I go back the way I came. Yeah, that's a good idea. Harold's angry. Oh, the ghost's also angry. Oh. Locked. Yes, I'll explain everything. We lost in fear. Uh-oh, our exit is locked.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. There is no escape. Maybe. No time to look away.
She's gorgeous. Can't even see it. Salad.
The exit key. Let's go. Let's make it
Oh,
out.
look at that.
Oh, Harold called the elevator. He's coming. The elevator's gonna come down. He's gonna get in. Come for us. Because this, I've played this before. Ah! Ah! Made it. You could die there, and that could be the bad ending. He pulls you in, and he gets you. Run! Our stairs are gone. Oh no. Harold! No! Our stairs are gone. He turned to dust. Yeah. He was so decayed that by the time he went into sunlight, he just turned to dust. And there they go. There goes the ghost. Because we got the key out and the estate no longer wants it. Go up into heaven.
Wait, who was?
It was the brother and Lydia. Oh, and the Here you go.
And her dad.
Dear
Now, you
traveler,
wouldn't hear this if you got
I
killed by
do
him at
not
the end.
know who you
You
are,
could have died when he
or
was in there.
even
He was
how
pulling
old
you
you
in.
are,
You didn't get the door in
but
time.
judging from your actions,
He would just say,
there's
"You better
no
look inside."
doubt in my mind that Peter Wilkinson had sent you to retrieve the key. You knew exactly where to look, and only Peter knew its true location. I pray that you are successful in your quest. I would also be grateful if you could give him the letter you found that was intended for him. Now that the estate will become his, all will return back to normal. All paranormal activity will disappear now that the estate no longer belongs to the Harrington family. The ghost, my brother, will no longer have that anchor to keep him here. And I, too, will finally move on to the realm that awaits us. I could not bear to leave Gregory behind in the maddened state that he was, but now it is finally over, thanks to you, my young brave venturer, my hero, my key to freedom. Sincerely, Duchess
Yeah.
Lydia Harrington.
Right.
So Lydia was invisible.
She was the white thing we saw at the end there. The white light. The invisible thing, I don't know what that was. It was some sort of creature. They leave a little bit up to your imagination what that thing was. But the creature was, I don't know. Maybe it was hostile. Maybe it was some other ghost. Maybe it was the dad, I don't know.
Alright. Wow, that was good.
Yeah, it was. Alright. Okay, so basically, okay. Yeah, it looks still boring. I think the fans already understand this, for like the 3 people. Alright, goodbye everybody. We thank you for watching our video. If you'd like to see some other people react, if you'd like to see them back to react some more, let us know.